Hi, first grade. This week we're going to review our Marco Polo poem, our patterns with the 2 sounds and 2 syllables and the 1 sound and 1 syllable, and then we're going to add it to the song that I spoke about last week, the Gavotte, where we're going to play our pattern for the B section. So let's take a look at our poem again from last week. Okay, so here's our poem. If you remember it, you can say it with me. If not, just listen. Marco Polo went to France, taught the ladies how to dance. First a kick, then a bow. Marco Polo showed them how. Okay, now I want you to pat the steady beat with me while I say the poem again. If you want to say it with me, you can. If not, just listen and pat the steady beat. Let's get the steady beat started. Ready, go. Here's the poem. Ready, go. Marco Polo went to France, taught the ladies how to dance. First a kick, then a bow. Marco Polo showed them how. Great. Okay, now at the top of our page, remember we have our 2 girls dancing on 1 steady beat bar, and since there's 2 of them, we use the word Marco for 2 syllables, 2 sounds, and then a little boy dancing by himself on the 1 steady beat bar, and we use the word dance because there's 1 boy and there's also 1 syllable. So let's take a look at our patterns that we went over last week. So here's our first row where we have 2 girls, 2 girls, 2 girls, and then a boy. So we go Marco, 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 dance. Try that with me. Ready, go. Marco, 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 dance. Now let's say and clap it. Ready, go. Marco, 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 dance. Right, and then our second row has 2 girls, 1 boy, and 1 boy, which means our pattern is Marco, Marco, dance, dance. Try that with me. Ready, go. Marco, Marco, dance, dance. Now let's say and clap it. Ready, go. Marco, Marco, dance, dance. Okay, so if we look carefully at our directions, this is the B section of our song, and they want us to play, in our case clap, the first row's pattern 3 times, and then play the second row's pattern once. So let's try that together. We're going to do row 1 3 times, and then we're going to do row 2 1 time. Saying and clapping. 1, 2, ready, go. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, Marco, dance, dance. Okay, now in the song, we have to do the B section twice. So what we just did, we have to do a whole second time. So we go back to the first row, we play that 3 times, and then we go to the second row again and play it once. So let's try that way before we try it with music to make sure we got it right. So following me, singing and clapping. 1, 2, ready, go. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, Marco, dance, dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, Marco, dance, dance. Great, okay, so the song starts with our A section, and for that we're going to pat the steady beat on our shoulders and listen, and then to help us out, the composer of the song, Sergei Prokofiev, puts a nice big pause to tell us that B section's coming. When we get to the B section, we're going to play our pattern twice, so we do the first row 3 times, then the second row once, and then we do the first row again 3 times, and then the second row once, and then he's nice enough to tell us the A section's coming back with another pause, and when it gets back to the A section, we're going to go back to steady beat because it's the same music as the first time we heard it. Okay, so let's get ready. I'll cue up the song. Get ready to pat steady beat. Get ready, here comes the B section. T, Marco, Marco, dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, Marco, dance. Marco, Marco, dance. Dance. Again, Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, Marco, dance. Dance. A section. All right, great. Okay, so hopefully you caught the spot where it switches from the A section to the B section, and hopefully you remembered to do our patterns twice, and then hopefully you caught when it goes back to the A section. Let's try it one more time in case you missed something. So remember, the A section starts with a steady beat. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, Marco, dance. Dance, repeat it. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, 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 dance. Marco, Marco, dance, dance. All right, great. So feel free to practice that, rewind the video and do it a couple more times. Next week, we will find out what does it mean when there's two sounds on a steady beat? And what does it mean when there's one sound on a steady beat? What's that called? What does it look like? We'll find that out next week.